It was a really good session. Lots of great ideas came out, but overall we need to do something for the industry and for new participants, as well as for the existing participants, of increasing that knowledge base. We sort of identified that there are plenty of people that are in the sport that have care for the dogs that need some help with keeping up to date with rules, and also constant learning different things, communicating with other trainers, sharing skills. No, it was a really good session. There certainly does need to be a change in attitude, whether individuals have one dog, whether they have 10 dogs, whether they're pros or amateurs. There needs to be a different outlook as far as whole of life of the greyhound, learning more about what they can do to make sure that their dog, whether they've got 1 or 10, actually are fit and healthy, being placed in races that they can win.
And what did you think about the idea of a centre of excellence and sort of formal mentoring?
I think it's a brilliant idea, long overdue. Too much information is held within individual participants. We need to get that shared. We need to foster mentoring, apprenticeships, give pathways to young people, entice young people, show them that there's something worthwhile in becoming involved in greyhound racing. And the only way we can really do that in an efficient manner is to have these centres of excellence located at tracks that offer multi options for training and for vet services for the hobby trainer or for the owner trainer that comes in. And we'll find a far more interesting assortment of trainers and participants coming through that are in for the long haul.
The idea of apprenticeships appealed to me.
Yeah, they appeal to me too. It offers the best of both worlds. You get formal training, practical classes, as well as mentoring with experienced participants. You're not unleashed on the dogs without a good foundation of knowledge and experience.
A lot of good ideas about education and training, Robbie. Which one stood out for you?
I think traineeships for people who are aspiring to get into the game or wanting to have mentors. I think that's something that has been sadly lacking. We've had some very good young people in the game that have drifted out of the game because there's no career path. I think we've got to really change that.
The idea of apprenticeships is a good one, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's there's a lot of people, in their 16, 17, 18 that are really, really keen on greyhound racing, but their mums and dads saying, well, why would you go and do that when there's no career path? So if we give them one, we might get some quality people.
And what about the idea of a centre of excellence?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people in the game that that need help and need support, especially new people. People that are hobbyists with 1 and 2 dogs. You provide a centre of excellence where they can go along and be shown things by a mentor or a person that's employed there, whether it be how to get their dog out of a box, putting them around a bull ring or breaking in a pup or whatever it be. It's got to help.
And would professionals like you be happy to share all of your knowledge?
Absolutely. I think I dare say there's very few people in the game don't want to share their knowledge, but simply because you need the young people coming through. And I always say there's no secrets in greyhound racing. People think there is. There's none. It's just quality care and quality management and quality food, and you should be able to share all that.
What were the key ideas that came out of it for you, do you think?
Just more, we need to mentor new trainers, constantly train trainers that have been doing it for a while, giving a lot more information that they can utilise.
What about the idea of the centre of excellence? What did you think about that?
I think it's a good idea, just because we can bounce a lot more ideas through those centres, and the quality of information that will be with them will be great as well.
And what about the idea of apprenticeships?
Very good. I would like some sort of apprenticeship, so at least you know that people are going into the industry with the right knowledge.
And it'd be good for you as a way of getting young people into the industry as well, wouldn't it?
Definitely, especially when you look at the average age of participants in the industry.
I mean, it's critical because they're just going to get older, and if you've got no new young people coming in, what's going to happen?
there might not be an industry. We want to keep developing the industry and keep it going in the best possible way, especially with the welfare of animals being at the forefront.
And what's the best way to convey information to participants, do you think?
Centre of Excellence, definitely. Mentoring, so using trainers, even vets, rearers that have all this wealth of knowledge, the experienced ones, and filtering that information down.
Do you think that it's a bit too easy to become involved in the industry at the moment?
At the moment, it is probably a little bit too easy, but if we can get some of these things like the Centre of Excellence and mentoring and getting people to continue education while they've still got their licence, doing a certain amount of extra training during that'll definitely help.